Hello and welcome to highlights of the 26th edition of La Flèche Wallonne Féminine. Round 13 of the Women's World Tour for 2023. Lizzie Deignan back in the peloton for Trek Segafredo and a real select field as they would head out for 127.3 kilometres in total, starting in Huy and in the province of Liège. They would head round through Auhay and then crest the summit of the Mur de Huy for the first time with 74.5 kilometres to go, and then two loops of 37.3 kilometres, finishing atop the monster that is the Mur de Huy with slopes in excess of 20%. An early breakaway group of Carolina Anson, Rachel Neylan and Ella Harris was still clear as the peloton hit 45k to go. Unfortunately, there was a crash on a central reservation. Cecily Uttrup Ludwig, Neve Bradbury and Mia Bondal Utterstadt, the riders that went down. It was a bike change for Uttrup Ludwig. They headed on to the Côte de Charave and then on to the Mur de Huy for the penultimate time. World champion Annemiek van Vleuten coming through to the front on the punishing slope. She would take a good clear, including Kasia Nuviadoma, Elisa Longoborghini and Ashley Mormon-Passio. Movistar, Canutram, Trek Segafredo and AG Insurance Sudal Quickstep taking the race to the team of SD Works. It would be Marlen Reusser and then Demi Vollering that closed the breakaway back up. Vollering doing plenty of work in the group. The field, though, was being whittled down. After an attack of Shirin van Amrooy was brought back, it would be Amanda Spratt, her teammate of Trek Segafredo, that launched her move up the road. Searching for her first pro win since the beginning of 2020, Spratt, despite a chasing group of Ricarda Bauernfeind, Justine Hekira and Erica Magnaudi, they never really got closer to the Aussie than 20 seconds. The group being shown as the group of Van Vleuten, the gap was holding about a minute. The chasers were caught as they headed towards the next climbs, the Côte de Ref and the Côte de Charave on the final circuit. Unfortunately, another crash for Cecily Uttrup Ludwig. She would be quickly up and on her way. Also took down Kristen Faulkner. It was the Côte de Charave that would be the final time out in front for Amanda Spratt. Demi Vollering setting the pace for SD Works. She would thin out the group considerably and take it down to the real big hitters and contenders for La Flèche Wallonne. Vollering was really showing her strength at the front, looking at the Flèche Wallonne Classic to the Amstel Gold Race that she won on Sunday. The group did swell in numbers as they headed in towards Huy for the final time. This climb averaging out at 9.6%, 1.3 kilometres in total, but those punishing slopes in excess of 20%. The Mur de Huy is all about timing, with seven-time winner Anna van der Breggen in the team car advising her. Vollering, though, put the power down from the bottom, and it was only Kasia Nuviadoma initially that managed to stay with her. Vollering would ride clear solo, but Liana Lippert and Mavi Garcia were getting close. The German champion from Team Movistar would make it up to Demi Vollering at the front as they really started to hit the steepest sections of the course. Gaia Realini, the young Italian, on the front of the group behind with rainbow jersey Annemiek van Vleuten. Had Liana Lippert timed her move to perfection as they headed in towards the final 300 metres, though, and in pretty much the same position as team manager Van der Breggen always went. Vollering accelerated yet again, and this time she would ride clear to victory. Liana Lippert was digging deep to try and close a back up, but the day belongs to Demi Vollering. But the big question is, can she do the triple on Sunday and take the Liège-Bastogne-Liège Classic? The race, La Flèche Wallonne, the race we saw the talent of Demi Vollering comes to fruition yet again. She takes it ahead of Liana Lippert, with Gaia Realini doing a phenomenal ride for the young Italian to take third. An emotional day. The rest of the peloton took it to SD Works, but yet again they come through and take the victory. What a season Demi Vollering is having, and looking phenomenal on the climb of the Mur de Huy. Your top 10 looks like this. It's Demi Vollering from Liana Lippert and Gaia Realini, Garcia Musique, Mormon Passio, Van Vleuten, Persico, Chabet and Castelline, your top 10. Big smiles all round on the podium for Demi Vollering. Great performance from Liana Lippert and an outstanding ride from the young Italian Gaia Realini. Don't miss our coverage of Liège-Bastogne-Liège this Sunday. Can Vollering do the triple?